Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your April 2022 love reading. This is for all of those of you currently in a romantic relationship, or if it comes up, we will address it a temporary separation from your person. So if you're new to my channel, a very warm welcome to you guys. If you're returning, of course, as always, I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you. So in the month of April on the 16th, we've got the full moon in Libra. So very relationship oriented moon there for you guys. This is a time when you may be full moons, of course, are about wrapping things up, seeing something through to completion, the completion of a cycle. So you could be in the energy where you're leveling up in a relationship, okay, or you're feeling like you're in a really good spot. You might be feeling as though, you know, maybe you're looking to make a little bit of a change, possibly in some area there. All right, but if you feel here also that, you know, you could possibly be really entering the next phase, the next level in a very positive way. Now, there is the full moon in Libra really happens right before the alignment of Mercury, Venus, and Uranus. So you could have some really happy events that happen quite quickly. There's a lot of love in the air, but there's also a little bit of a heads up there, as always, okay, because there's a little bit of a clash there with Pluto. Pluto being the planet of transformation and change sometimes brings in a little bit of chaotic energy there. So if there's any issues that are within your relationship, you should probably address those, okay, before they kind of blow out of proportion there with that Pluto energy. So I'm going to start your reading here by pulling out the major overall energy of your month ahead. And just so you're aware, I am a few days late in April putting up this reading for you. So this energy will last until about the mid-May. And of course, it can last a little bit longer or maybe even a little bit shorter based on your actions, okay, and based on your situation. This energy certainly, thank you, is fluid there, okay? So also just a reminder, I've got a contest on my channel throughout the month of April. This is to enter to win a free personal reading. If you're interested in that, stick around to the end of the video and I'll give you all of the details because some of you have probably heard this already. One more note to mention throughout the month that on the 1st of May, we've got a eclipse, a new moon eclipse in Taurus. All right, and so some of you could certainly have some issues regarding money, long-term security, maybe making some big purchases, things like that, that may kind of come to light, okay? And of course, the new moons, and especially eclipses can certainly bring in some fast-moving energy, a little bit gentler with the new moon, but it's also about new things, all right? So new financial situations, okay? New houses, things like that, okay, could certainly come in there, right? But this particular full moon in the middle of the month lands in your 6th house here, Taurus. So there certainly could be a focus on your the well-being of you and your person. Okay, you could be, you know, really kind of settling into some sort of routine. Okay, and that's also an energy house of healing as well. But we've got the high priest coming in here. So the high priest certainly does represent a higher level of learning. So perhaps you and your person are learning some things about each other. You're all at different phases in your relationship. Some of you have only been with your person a short time. Others are very well established. All right. But there's always something to learn about our person. You could be learning something about love, about your person, about their upbringing, about their wants, their goals, their needs. All right. So, but certainly is an elevated energy here. So I think that you're being very committed to your person. Okay, the high priest is the Hierophant energy, so this is Taurus energy. So this could certainly have a big impact for you around that new moon eclipse at the very end of this month. All right, but you could have some sort of surprise here as well because the high priest is all about your belief systems. Okay, it's about it. I mean, it's known as the marriage card, right? Or the higher level of commitment card, right? The long-term commitments that may come in there, whatever they look like for you. So when we get the high priest here, you and your person could be talking about the future, could be talking about your long-term commitment to each other, or you could even be having those discussions about what what commitment means to you, because not everyone is looking for marriage, right? Maybe it's about moving in together, okay? It could be that you're entering the next phase of your relationship and saying, I love you for the first time, okay? But, at least, or and establishing that you and your person, yep, you know what, we're exclusive, right? That's a form of commitment there as well, okay? But you could also be understanding each other in regards to your values as well, okay? Because the high priest really is an energy there about your values, about your traditions. Okay, so that could certainly have some sort of impact and play for you guys in the month ahead, right? Especially with that new moon eclipse being in your sign. Okay, it might be, and that might be a time to try new things. Maybe you're establishing your own family traditions during that time, okay, or doing something a little bit new. You could be breaking free from the previous structure that has been in place. So, but we do have the World card coming up here as well. So this is really about success, abundance, all of these wonderful energies. The World card can certainly be about an energy of expansion. You've made it, okay? You've made it to the end of a cycle in your relationship, and you are looking forward to what the rest is yet to come, okay? So for some of you, you're leveling up. For some of you, you've just made it this far, and you are continuing to grow. You're continuing to understand and, and really be together with your person. All right. The World card is a wonderful energy where you've done a lot of work, okay, or you've come a long way, and now you're ready for the next step, okay? But in the meantime, I think you probably have something to celebrate. Now, of course, with the High Priest, with it being the marriage card, okay, and also the World card, right, represents the end of a cycle. Perhaps you're celebrating an anniversary. Of course, you've got birthday coming up, okay, so you could be celebrating that, all right, but certainly an anniversary or something, and this is cause for celebration, so maybe you get the opportunity there to go out and have some fun, all right, but you're making some very important decisions in the month ahead, it looks like, okay, we do have the Justice card, so you do have some very important decision to make, okay, whether this is you making a decision or there may be some sort of judgments or decisions coming in that affect you in some way here as well. I think perhaps that if you are having those discussions with your person about the future, okay, I think here that it's going to be a very balanced and fair approach to things, okay? So there's certainly a lot of potential here with this, but the Justice card brings about the sword of truth and honesty, okay? Getting things out in the open, getting some clarity, all right, but it's also one of good karma. So you've really got some good karma going on around you guys here, okay? And I feel that you're going to feel a little bit more togetherness, okay? And the Justice card's very interesting that you have both of these energies, because Justice is Libran energy, and this full moon in the middle of April is the full moon in Libra. Okay, so balance, fairness, equality, conversations, decisions, all of those things really do come into play for you guys. And this is very powerful energy for you. All right, that hand of fate may just intervene. But the Justice card can also represent legal situations as well. Okay, so you could certainly be making some final decision on something that brings a previous issue to a close. So perhaps some of you are being freed from some previous relationship. Okay, you get some final decision there, from, the judge or something. And this gives you that sense of freedom, and then you can move forward. But I also feel here that there may be some other contracts or things that do come up. And I mean, of course, we do have with the High Priestess there, perhaps some of you are getting married, getting engaged, okay, or otherwise celebrating some sort of milestone. So congratulations for you guys, because that's actually really quite exciting. All right. And, but I also feel here that maybe some of you are getting some finalization of maybe some divorce papers. Okay. Something that frees you up, something that makes you feel as though you've got a sense of freedom, that you can move forward, okay, especially if that's been dragging on for a while, okay, and it's like, yeah, wrapping things up there. All right, so if you've got that, but other legal situations may also come into play there as well. Perhaps you are blending your finances together. Perhaps some of you are getting married, okay? But you could also be signing like lease documents, okay, buying a house with your person, that kind of thing. All right, so whenever we get the Justice card, there is anything, it's always got a reminder there that anything that requires you to sign your name on the dotted line and make that commitment in a legal situation there, any kind like that, is to always remind yourself, always look at the fine print just so you know what you're getting into. Always a good idea. Let's see what else we've got for you. We've got the Six of Wands. Look at you. We're celebrating. We're riding high. You are the star of the show. Look at that right there, right in the heart of your reading. We do have some big celebrations coming in for you. Okay, I think you're overcoming some things. All right, some worries, fears, doubts. Okay, I think if you and your person have been kind of like riding the wave, all right, I think you're really going to be back in the driver's seat there. The Six of Wands really does show a celebration of some sort. It brings in an energy of success. All right, but it also puts you in the spotlight a little bit. Okay, so you or your person, you could both be right there in that spotlight. Okay, and moving forward. It is one of moving forward, and with a lot of passion, a lot of excitement in that energy there as well. We've got the Ten of Cups. Okay, one of the happiest cards in the deck. We've got the Page of Swords, and we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles, King of Swords, and we have the Tower. Okay, so certainly something sudden and unexpected, but we've got the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. And whenever we have the Queen of Pentacles, this is a reminder to stick to your goals and stick to your dreams, to nurture where you want to be. The Queen of Pentacles could certainly have you focused on your long-term commitments, your relationship, okay, but it could also be have you focused on your home as well. The Queen of Pentacles is very much a nester kind of energy. So you could certainly have some sort of financial things that come up in your month ahead. Okay, you could even have something that catches you a little bit off guard, a little bit of a surprise here. All right, and but you could certainly be making some sort of long-term investment, maybe making some improvements in your home, moving possibly there as well. Okay, but that Queen of Pentacles is a very wonderful, successful, abundant energy. Okay, and it is one of really being being focused on what makes you feel safe and secure. Okay, so it certainly is a wonderful energy that is coming in there. But of course, we've got that Six of Wands right in the center. So I think you do have some sort of celebration that lies ahead for you. So whether you are in the spotlight planning some sort of get together, a wedding, okay, an anniversary, okay, some other milestone event, or whether you're just feeling a sense of accomplishment and feeling as though you're riding the top of the world here. Okay, this really is one of exciting news, possibly, okay, and also one of moving forward. So whatever your exciting news happens to be, okay, it's one of moving forward, of overcoming anything, of being cheered on as well. All right, because it is that victory march, that victory parade there. Okay, so certainly you and your person are feeling pretty good in the month ahead here. Okay, now, but I think there's some sort of surprise. Okay, there's some sort of sudden shift that is coming in here for you. Okay, because we do have the Tower that's coming in here. Now, some people, of course, don't love the Tower, okay, because it does represent something unexpected, something that's caught you off guard, or something that's taken you by surprise, okay, something that you didn't quite expect. Think of things that get your adrenaline flowing a little bit, okay? But what it does is release any pent-up energy, any anxieties, worries, okay, anything from the past that has prevented you from moving forward, okay? It's also something that may come in here as a revelation, an epiphany moment, some sort of news or something that gets you unstuck, that gets you out of your comfort zone. All right, so you could certainly have some really good news that comes in here. Okay, this could come from your person because they have a Page of Swords, okay, which can certainly represent some sort of news. Okay, but the Tower does come in here to shake things up a little bit. All right, but what it does is it removes any old stagnant energies so that we can keep our solid foundation, and we can build upon that with something a little bit better, something newer. And of course, we do have the Justice card coming here. So there could be just something here, some decision, some sort of revelation or information, some sort of truth, okay, that comes to light, okay, that kind of does shake you up a little bit, okay, but ultimately gets you moving forward here as well. All right, it could be a loss of something that turns into great reward. All right. And if you think about, maybe your person all of a sudden pops the question for you or something here, and it's like, whoa, I didn't quite expect that, but really you did. Okay. Or really you had some sort of intuitive information there. All right. Because the Tower, even though it does come in as something sudden, unexpected, something that makes us nervous a little bit. Okay. It's like, because even the Tower can come in for something that is really positive. It's always for our best and highest good, but sometimes it's something that makes us a little bit afraid, right? Because it's like, oh, okay, we're shaking things up a little bit. I have no idea what the future holds, okay, but it's really one that gets you moving forward. But your intuition probably already told you that there's something changing in the wind, that there's something coming in here for you that's going to kind of shake up your energy a little bit, okay? So you could also just be thinking here that you need a change in your relationship. Okay, that maybe there's been some sort of issues or challenges along your path, and we do have the Six of Wands, which is moving forward, right? Overcoming any obstacles, moving onwards and upwards. Okay, so you might actually really be feeling as though you need to shake things up a little bit. You need to clear the air about something. Perhaps there's a very important conversation that you and your person need to have. We've got conversations, communication on both sides of you here. You might actually take the lead. Okay, but I think if you're in a newer relationship here, I think your person's pretty calm. Okay, your person's pretty calm and happy and all this kind of thing. All right, but you might be feeling as though this person has come in here and just thrown you for a loop. They've just shaken your life up in a way that you didn't quite expect, maybe you hoped for. Okay, and sometimes when we get someone coming in that just changes our life, we can get that Tower energy, right? Because our old way of living is done, it's gone, and now we're making room for the new, right? We're giving up certain habits and patterns and behaviors, a certain lifestyle. Okay, we're giving something up and we're ready for that future. Okay, but it may happen quite suddenly for you. And as I said, we do have that Pluto energy that is coming in there. Okay, so we do have that Pluto energy, and that can really kind of shake things up a little bit, change things, but things can happen really, really fast when we get that in there. Okay, your person is happy dappy. All right, your person is coming out here with the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups is certainly one of happy ever after. Okay, unlimited happiness, joy, a lot of potential. Okay, this is happy family, happy home, happy life. This is the fulfillment of wishes, feeling as though there's a sense of accomplishment. And this is just one of the happiest energies in the entire deck. Okay, so so certainly your person, okay, I don't think is having really any kind of doubts or anything like that. And of course they're just kind of living their best life, right? There's just certainly a lot of happiness and joy that is coming in there for that. Okay, but they're also, when we have the tens, okay, Ten of Cups, right? Tens are a completion, an ending, and now we're ready to move forward for the rest, for the next best thing, right? And that's that world energy. It's a completion and ending, and now you're ready to move forward. But for the moment, you're going to just enjoy where you're at, enjoy the moment. Okay, so there could certainly be something coming in here that's very, very good news. All right, a really important decision that is super duper positive, but of course, shake things up a little bit. Okay, it might just catch you off guard, might just catch you by surprise. All right, ooh, perhaps there's some sort of surprise party that's being planned somewhere along the way. Okay, or maybe your person just steps up to the plate, or maybe you surprise yourself and step up to the plate here as well. There could certainly be a conversation here that does reveal something. So we do have the Page of Swords, and we also have the King of Swords coming in here, okay? So you may actually be feeling here, okay? This is all about your underlying feelings, your subconscious, okay? So I think both of you here are feeling as though there's some sort of conversation that needs to come out in the open. Okay, or you're feeling communicative. Okay, now it could certainly be possible that someone has a secret, okay, or some sort of revelation, some sort of good news. Okay, the Page of Swords. Okay, some sort of message that needs to come out, that needs to get out in the open, something really exciting. Okay, and but certainly something that can take you to possibly the next level. All right, your person, I think here is really excited. I think they're curious about you. I think they're perhaps ready to try some new things. Okay, or step into the next phase of adventure with you. okay, with this Page of Swords. All right, but the King of Swords here, you might actually also be feeling, you could just be feeling as though your communication is very much on point with your person. But with the King of Swords, okay, you could be very much trusting your intuition here. The King of Swords is very intuitive, okay, but both of you are maybe wanting a little bit more information, okay, or maybe feeling as though there's some information that needs to come to light so that you can move forward. All right, you might be taking the lead on something. You might be doing some sort of investigation or research on something here as well. All right, but ultimately the King of Swords is a very, very positive energy in regards to communication. Now, it can also suggest here, because your side here has the king and your person's side here has the page, okay, it could be that you are a better communicator than your person is, okay? Maybe you're a little bit more mature in how you express your thoughts, your feelings, your wants, your needs, your desires, all of this thing, okay? Your person actually may be younger than you, or they're really giddy, okay? They've got something exciting to share and they can barely contain themselves, right? Because don't forget, up here, we've got a lot of love and happiness here with that 10 of Cups. All right, so I mean, if in a love reading, the 10 of Cups is exactly what you want, but we've also got the 10 of Pentacles on your side. All right, so we do have love, togetherness, happiness, joy. We are looking at the future, and we do have stability that comes in here as well. Okay, so you're both pretty much on the same page at that time. You might be thinking that there's something that needs to change, okay, or that there are changes that are happening. All right, but you might actually be a little bit more of the master communicator, shall we say. But again, with the page, I think that your person also maybe has an extra zest for life, and there maybe got some really exciting news and information to share, because those pages bring in messages, they bring in all of this new energy. Okay, the Page of Swords is somebody that's really excited to try new things, okay, or to move up onwards and upwards. Okay, it's certainly one of keeping an open mind. Okay, that Page of Swords is kind of up for anything. It's like, sure, no problem, right? Maybe it is that your person doesn't worry as much about things as perhaps you do. All right, and it's not always so bad, right? It's, sometimes it can maybe get a little bit annoying or frustrating. It's like, would you take this seriously, please? And they're like, I'll let bygones be bygones. All right, but I do feel there's something very exciting here and some sort of very, very important conversation that you may need to have with your person, okay? And like I said, whether they are a little bit immature about something, okay, perhaps they're a little bit naive about something. Just gotta say, only because we do have a 3 of Pentacles in reverse, and then on your side, we've got a 10 of Pentacles, okay? So they could have some sort of naive outlook on money, or even commitment. Okay, and that might be a very important conversation for you to have. There may possibly be a little bit of jealousy that does come in here, okay? And only because you've got the 10 of Pentacles over in your side, okay? And then they've got the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, all right? So the 3 of Pentacles in reverse could indicate possibly a little bit of jealousy about something. So it could possibly be here that you and your person have a difference in your financial roles in your relationship, and that may sometimes that's something that really does need to come out in the open, right? Because it can sometimes create some issues and some struggles in a relationship, right? The 10 of Pentacles can certainly represent an inheritance, okay, some family money that comes in. All right, and of course we've got the Queen of Pentacles representing some abundance in here, some sort of shakeup, some sort of news, possibly with the Tower. And of course we do have the World card there as well. So it could possibly be that there is some sort of family money that comes into play, okay? Or perhaps you have a slightly different station in life than your person does, and there might be just some a little bit of an issue there in regards to that, okay? And sometimes that's just the way of it, okay? But there is possibly a focus throughout your month, especially in that new moon in your sign on the 1st of May. There could certainly be something that does come up in regards to your finances, okay, your sense of security. All right, you could be just a little bit at odds with your person, okay? It's like you're looking for this, and this, and they're like, I don't know, that's really maybe not important to me, especially if you're looking for like a new house, somewhere new to live or something like that. We could also suggest here that perhaps in certain aspects, okay, your person, there might be some commitment issues to work through here as well, okay, because usually the Three of Pentacles in the upright is one of teamwork, collaboration. It's also one of learning and maybe even seeking some sort of support or guidance. All right, so there could be, if you are dealing with any issues, and we do have overcoming of some issues here is certainly possible. It could certainly be that you may need to go to some sort of counseling or something like that with your person, and your person isn't really all that into it. Okay, you might think that this is certainly something that can really take your relationship to the next level, right? And they may actually be saying outwardly that no, I don't want to go. They might be showing a little bit of resistance, but then they may actually surprise you, because of course with that Page of Swords, they might finally be willing to try something a little bit different, a little bit new. Okay, so they could certainly take you a little bit off guard by that, especially if they've kind of been a little bit stubborn in that regard. Okay, so they may actually step up to the plate with that, right? Certainly some sort of surprise there. Okay, but they could also just be experiencing some changes here as well. Okay, and sometimes, sometimes we're in that energy where there may actually be, I already said a little bit of jealousy. There may be a little bit of third party interference here. And I don't mean third party like cheating scenario, because I don't have that energy coming out here at all. But third party can represent anything. If you represent your money, your job, your family, okay, all of these things. We do have very strong family connection here with this Ten of Pentacles, okay, and possibly some abundance, like career, that kind of thing. So there could certainly be some sort of issues there in regards to some external forces getting in the way a little bit. So that may also be part of an important conversation, okay, because this Three of Pentacles can certainly represent something that's a little bit sideways, okay, in that regard. All right, but it could certainly be something, this is temporary energy that is coming in here. I think there's some changes that are very much afoot for you in the month ahead. And of course, we do have here with you with this Ten of Pentacles here. So either you are really expressing to the world that you're feeling very solid and safe and secure. Okay, your person may be a little bit more vocal in certain issues that may come along in regards to commitment, working together, okay, or even some sort of money issues that may come up there as well. Your person may be a little bit more showing things a little bit more, maybe even a little bit more, I don't want to say not a little bit more truthful, because there's no dishonesty here. That's not what I'm trying to say. A little bit more outgoing, maybe, with their communication, okay, with exactly how they're feeling, okay, things like that. So there could certainly be a couple little misunderstandings along the way, or maybe just something that someone needs to get off their chest. All right, but I feel ultimately with this Ten of Pentacles here and all of this other super positive energy, I think something is going to shift for you, something is going to change for you. Now, of course, yes, the Tower could certainly represent letting something go, okay, it can certainly represent that, but the rest of all of your cards, all of your energy, don't indicate that. Okay, so it could just be that you're not letting the relationship go. There's something that is being let go. There's something that is shifting and changing, and ultimately for the better, because of course we've got that Six of Wands right in the center of your reading, and then of course the Queen of Pentacles. Everything settles down, we level up possibly, okay, and we really nurture your relationship here with that, and a lot of success and abundance comes about with that. Okay, so you certainly do have a few different things that are going on here, all right, but I think ultimately, things work out for the best for you, okay, in this month. Just a number of different things to look ahead, but of course, there's communication and information is very much a key player in here, and especially with that Justice card that's coming in, okay, so you could just have some news that's either really exciting, okay, or something that is a little bit of a concern, but is ultimately beneficial. I mean, honestly, we've got, I mean, this here, you could be attending with the Six of Wands, some sort of celebration. All right. But it can be something with an underlying issue there. You might not be the one in the spotlight. Okay. It could be someone else. So there could be, it could be a family event or gathering of some sort. Okay. But with an inheritance here, possibly a celebration of life maybe that comes in there, something that's a little bit unexpected. Okay, is a little bit of an underlying energy. Obviously that's not going to be for everybody. Okay, but that is something there, and that could certainly have something to do with your money. Okay, with your home life there as well. Okay, it could certainly be something beneficial, but maybe with an underlying double-edged sword kind of energy with that. Okay, but ultimately I think things are really getting back on track. Especially, you got the two best tens in the entire deck: victory, success. Okay, we've got long-term commitments, all these things, very important communication. So and then of course important decisions there, and but balance and equality coming in with that justice energy there. Okay, so I think things may be experiencing in the month a little bit of a shakeup. Okay, but I think ultimately things will settle down for you. So I'm going to leave that there. Thank you. I'm going to grab a couple of last cards for you. Thank you very much. These ones, all of the messages may resonate with you, but maybe only one. This is the energy, the oracle of the four agreements. And what this is the four agreements for personal happiness. Okay, and so let's just see what they have coming out here for you. So I'm going to get you four. And here is your first one. Be impeccable with your word. Express your love. Impeccability of the word can be measured by your level of self-love. If you love yourself, you will express that love in your interaction with others, and that action will produce a like reaction. Okay, there is one. The next one here we have, don't take anything personally. Be immune to others' opinions. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own dream. When you are immune to the opinions of others, you won't be the victim of needless suffering. All right, so that is that one there. We also have here, don't make assumptions. Speak openly and honestly, and we do have that coming out here for you. When you speak openly and honestly, you won't have to make assumptions. The day you stop making assumptions, you will communicate cleanly and clearly and achieve impeccability with your word. And final message here, we have be impeccable with your word. Replace fear with love. The human mind is like a fertile ground where seeds are continuously being planted. When you are impeccable with your word, your mind is no longer fertile ground for the words that come from fear. Your mind is only fertile for the words that come from love. This tower could be you releasing your fears. We already said that, right? So I'm going to leave that there for you guys. Before I depart ways here, just a reminder that I do have a contest running for a free personal reading. So if you're interested in entering that, all you need to do, it's for subscribers of my channel, just a little thank you and a way to give back. So if you're not already subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button now. And then all you need to do is leave me a message in the comments section below. Say, I am open. All right. I am open is a very powerful affirmation there, telling yourself and the universe that you are releasing all of your blocks, okay, and that you are ready to receive love, abundance, growth, opportunities, you name it, you're in the flow of the universe. All right, release with that tower energy there, okay? So that's all you need to do in the box down below. You have until April 30th to enter. You can enter on however many videos I post throughout the month if you wish, and improve your chances. I will announce the winner the first week of May. All right, so I hope there was something here in this message that resonated with you. If there was, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope you guys have a fantastic month ahead. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.